Hey my lovelies, I hope you're all safe and well. It's Mitch here. I'm just coming on to do Monday's guidance reading. Just want to say a huge thank you to the beautiful Terry at the weekend who took part in his private one-to-one tuition tarot workshop. It was a fantastic day. He picked up the tarot journey very smoothly, very easily. So yeah, it was a real honour and a real pleasure to be able to sort of hold space to sort of help pass on the teachings, the knowledge, the wisdom of the tarot on Saturday. So thank you very much. Private tuition is something that I can do. I don't often do it at a person's home. That was exceptional circumstances just because I've known the guys for quite a number of years, have been great supporters of my work for a number of years, so I know that they're safe. But as a rule, I don't go to people's houses. That was literally a one-off, but I can do private tuition on Zoom or in some of the other spaces, and of course I do the workshops periodically, which is always the best place to come and support where possible. So what's happening for this Monday? I feel very connected to work with the Cosy Witch Tarot, and this one is by Amanda Lovelace, and it's a really fun deck, one of my favourite decks to work with. I'm feeling very witchy today. So these are the cards. Let's give them a bit of a knock. Let's give them a cheeky shuffle. Let's see what's happening for this Monday and for the coming week ahead. Channeling the cards for the highest of good. Let's see what we need to know about. Oops, oh no, because one will literally pop itself at me. Boom, like that. Okay, so we're going into the Six of Wands, and it just says you're kind of a big deal, so start acting like it. Okay, so Six of Wands is a victory card. Victory, success. This is actually about sort of stepping into your power, stepping into your truth. Comes in a lot as well when we've kind of been through a little bit of a battle or a little bit of a situation and we're coming out the other side. We're coming out of something in a very victorious way. And I think, the best magic, the best power that we possess is always that of our own. So I quite like this affirmation at the bottom. You're kind of a big deal, so start acting like it. Not everybody's going to have access to your power. Not everybody's going to have access to your magic. You've been through stuff that is quite personal, quite sort of, deep for you. And yeah, your journey is important. Nobody gets to really judge or critique you because no one else has really walked in your shoes. Nobody knows the journey that you've been up against or that you've had to kind of go through to get to this stage of life that you're living now. Whether you feel like your life is really good, whether you feel like your life is still a bit of a journey, a bit of a work in progress, and maybe not quite at the sort of the space that you want to be yet, but nobody has walked your shoes. And so I really sort of feel like with this card, it is about just really showing up as you, because that is your absolute best gift to the world. And almost like with the Six of Wands, there is this celebration from the external world, but also I think it's this real internal gift of self-love, gift of self-awareness, gift of self-respect to yourself. So you may also at the moment be putting quite a lot of own personal boundaries in place, really showing up in the spaces and the places that are serving and are working for you. But if there are energies around you that do not serve, that do not work, you are not contractively kind of, conditioned to have to be there. You don't have to stay with anyone or anything if it doesn't serve, if it doesn't work for you. You have the absolute power to get rid, to go, to move forward with your life. And it doesn't have to be negative, it doesn't have to be bad, but you have a right to yourself, you have a right to your soul. If something isn't good enough for you, you can say, no, I don't want to be part of it, I'm not going to be part of it, So I think this is absolutely mega celebration this week for sort of all of your achievements, your your wins, your victories, big or small. But also I think it's like long term moving forward. What do you truly want to do? What do you truly want to have? How do you truly want to live your life for yourself? That's coming in quite big with this. So I hope it makes a little bit of sense. Gonna leave this one with you. What do I need to let you know about? So mainly this week I'm going to be doing Zoom sessions. Tonight, if you follow me on Instagram, I will be doing one of my time to gift back free evenings. So it's going to be from 7:30 until 9 o'clock. So come along, tune in on Instagram, get involved. If you're not following me on Instagram, where have you been? get liking, get subscribing, get following me, because you know you can have the opportunity to sort of watch me do a free evening of mediumship and tarot, and you may get a reconnection with a loved one, or just some important guidance that maybe you're needing at this time. Primarily I'm doing Zooms this week, so thank you very much if you've booked a space to come and see me on a Zoom session. If you're thinking you might like to come and see me, drop me a message and we can get you booked in. What else do I need to let you know about? The big one, so this coming Saturday, I'm at my favourite place to demo to, which is going to be Froome, Foxy's Den. There are still some last minute tickets available. Mum's going to be there with her stall. It's going to be a fantastic night. Froome is always a very special night. I think I've done this one now 4 or 5 times. And yeah, you guys are just amazing. Obviously, Froome is my hometown. It's where I kind of come from. So it's always very special to kind of come and demo in Froome. And the guys at Foxy's Den just go over and above. It's not just a beautiful venue, but they really work hard on making the nights as sort of special and as successful as possible. So I'm buzzing, I'm really looking forward to that. So come along, get involved. If you're not able to see me in Froome Foxy's Den, then I am still on tour, as you know, so there's a few other places coming up, so I'm just going to do a couple of other shouts to let you know where you can catch me in demo wise. So Blackburn, Empire Theatre, that is happening on Wednesday the 29th. Going to be over there, so very excited to be back up north in Blackburn. It's going to be fabulous. And then also, just to make you guys aware, in May I am going to be doing Wookey Hole Theatre. What a treat, what an opportunity. They've never ever had a mediumistic psychic demo there before. They've done lots of ghost hunts and everything else, but they've never ever had a mediumship night. So I feel very honoured and privileged to be asked to be able to be the first one, really. So that is happening on Friday the 15th of May. So if you're in Wells, if you're near Glastonbury, if you're near Radstock, if you're near Taunton, if you're near Bristol side, come and support. You know, if you're free, if you're stuck with something to do, if you're near Bath. It's such a good catchment area, Wookey Hole, you know, so it's a very special night. It's a one-off night. Friday the 15th of May, get booking those tickets. It would be amazing to see you there. And then also, just to let you know, in terms of shows, I've also got in May the 23rd, which is a Saturday. I'm back at Wincanton War Memorial Hall. Always a lovely night there. So Mum will be at that particular one with her stall. So very excited to be there. And then also Newquay, that is happening. I'm going to be in May at the end of the month. I'm going to be on holiday. And so I'm going to be off-grid for the last week. And on Thursday the 28th, I'm down in Newquay at the Lane Theatre. That show really needs a bit of love, a bit of support. So if you're in and around Devon and Cornwall and it's doable, you can get to the Newquay Theatre. Please come along, please buy a ticket. It would be amazing to see you there. That show is a little bit in limbo if it goes ahead or not at the moment, because it needs a bit more love, it needs a bit more support. So get booking those tickets, it'd be great to see you. So yeah, just some fun stuff happening. So going to leave it with you. Have a beautiful week ahead. Remember to celebrate your worth. Remember to celebrate your magic. You know, really stand tall and be proud of what you're about, where you stand and where you are at with life at the moment, really. And I'll catch up with some of you lovelies very soon. Take care. Bye for now.